Hello, and welcome to the presentation today titled, What is a Career? This presentation is brought to you by eCampusTours.com. Today, we are going to talk about how important it is for you guys, even as elementary students, to start thinking about what you want to be when you grow up. It will take you a while to decide, and you will probably change your mind several times along the way. Every year, you're going to learn a little more and grow a little more. Life is full of twists and turns, but the great part is that you get to make choices about jobs you might want and determine where you end up. So what is a career anyways? Well, a career is a long-standing occupation aligned with a person's interest with opportunities for progress or advancement. So basically, a career is a job, right? You may have several jobs over your lifetime, or you may have one or two jobs for a long time. You might even have some part-time jobs in high school when you get older. There are so many careers for you to choose from. It's a hard choice, but if you start to think about it now, hopefully it will be easier for you to decide. I want to encourage you to think about two things that may help. The first is to really think about what you like to do. What are your interests and hobbies, for example? No matter what job you have, when you get older, it's so important for you to like what you do. The second thing to think about is your favorite subjects in school. You are going to be studying so many different subjects as you get older, and if you are really good at math or science, for example, then you can think about jobs you might be really good at as well that relate to math and science. So let's take a look at the jobs listed on our screen. We have a veterinarian, chef, nurse, architect, pilot, and writer. Which of these jobs do you think would require you to be good in science? If you guessed veterinarian, nurse, architect, and pilot, you would be correct. What else do you need to consider when choosing a career? You might ask yourself some of the following questions. Do I want to work in a job where I'm working with people, or do I work better on my own? How many hours do I want to work during a week? Do I want to work nights and weekends? Would I rather have a job where I work indoors or outdoors? Do I want to work in an office, or would I rather travel around for my job? How much education or training do I need for the job that I want? For example, am I going to go to get on-the-job training, go to a vocational school for a year, or go to college for 2 or 4 years? How much money do I want to make? These are all great questions for you to ask yourself to help you figure out what the best jobs for you are. Next, we encourage you to think about why character is important and if there are traits you can work on now so you will be a good employee or worker one day. For example, if I want to hire you for a job, what character traits should you have? It is important for you to be honest, to give 100%, to be positive, to be a good communicator and listener, to be a team player, and to be enthusiastic. These are just a few traits you can work on now and as you get older that might help you get the job you want. Lastly, we want to encourage you to do your very best in school every day. Do you think if you are working hard in school now, you will work hard one day when you have a job? Yes, it all starts now with your education. You want to create good study habits, be disciplined, and make sure you get all your work completed on time. Remember, good grades and being involved in activities can help you maybe one day get into college and give you more opportunities for scholarships. Right now, your job is to be a student, and we want you to be the best student you can be. Here are some different ways you can follow us on social media. Thank you for the opportunity to speak to you today.